Hello, everyone. It's so great to see all of you. Thank you for coming out. My name is Susan Byer. I'm the Executive Director here at the Allen County Public Library. Thank you so much for joining us today at the grand opening, the grand reveal of the Studio at Main, our newly renovated and expanded STEM, art, and content creation space here at the Allen County Public Library. We are so excited about this new era in our work with makers, creators, and entrepreneurs in Allen County. Today is especially meaningful as we also celebrate, because there's a day for everything, right? It is National Inventors Day. Raise your hand if you knew that. Some of you knew that, yes.
Yes.
From Thomas Edison to Steve Jobs, there's one thing all inventors have in common. They found spaces where they could experiment, tinker, challenge, practice, fail, and eventually find success. It's so fitting that we open this innovative makerspace today, as it gives everyone, regardless of age or background or experience level, the tools to bring their own ideas to life, just as many great inventors have done that throughout history. We will soon let you get in there and explore the space with some of our studio guides. But first, I'd like to thank a few people. First off, our incredible construction project team led by Chief Operating Officer Kim Boland, who is here today. Kim. With the assistance of our facility manager, Jake Ullum. And I'm not sure if Jake is with us today because he's probably handling a facility issue, because that's what he does. He's amazing. Our Director of Communications, Aja Michael Keller, who is there, yes. And we're so grateful to have partners here today from ACB, General Contractors, and Moak Park Architecture. So let's give them a hand. And also our system-wide studio teams, and you'll meet some of them later when they're showing off the equipment, provided much leadership and support along the way, especially our Community Partnerships and Programs Director, Beth Boatwright, who is here. And our Program and Partnership Specialist, Kirsten Glace. Yay, Kirsten. There, she's right there. And I certainly want to take a moment, more than a moment, to recognize a critical key partner, the Don Wood Foundation. Their generous grant of more than $122,000 provided critical funds for new studio equipment here at the main library and system-wide, as well as research funding to help us plan for our future growth. I'd like to invite President and CEO Laura Macknick to speak on behalf of the Don Wood Foundation and their support of the project.
Thank you, Susan, and thank you for allowing Don Wood Foundation to come and celebrate this wonderful, remarkable opportunity. You so aptly mentioned that today is National Inventors Day. Our founder, Don Wood, was an entrepreneur and a manufacturer. He started 80/20 Inc. out of his garage and then moved to the Seed District for a period of time before it became the company that now sits out on US 30 today. But certainly the studio and other spaces in the Allen County Public Library system help honor, and we think that's something that he would be very proud of, as a project that is enhancing the opportunity for entrepreneurs to have a place to make and imagine and innovate together. So we're grateful for the vision and the leadership of the library and excited about what's to come, and thank you for the opportunity to come celebrate with you today.
Thank you so much, Laura. Your commitment and Don Wood's commitment to fostering innovation in the Allen County community is really inspiring. We could not have done this without your gift, and we cannot wait for all of you to see it in action. I have one more big group to give a big thanks to. It's our Access Fort Wayne team. And those of you who are out here, can you raise your hand and be acknowledged? Yay! They have served for the past 10 years, our patrons in the former Maker Lab. And we had Maker Labs before Maker Labs were really a thing. All of our Access Fort Wayne team, they have worked hard, so hard over the last several months to both keep their existing services going and to plan this transition to the beautiful new space. I know our Access Fort Wayne manager, Norm Compton, our dedicated studio guides, and the rest of the Access crew are looking forward to welcoming our returning patrons, as well as welcoming many new visitors to the studio. So now I would like to invite John O'Rourke, our Access Fort Wayne Assistant Manager, to speak. Over the past few months, John has been kind enough and generous enough to temporarily lead the transition from our previous space down the hall to this new studio. I'd like to thank you so much for that work, John, and also to thank Norm and the entire team for covering John's other duties so he could focus on these tasks. John, could you please come up and share with the group a little about the space?
Thank you, Susan. Really exciting, and it does take a village to pull this all together. So I've got my notes because I'm going to tell you about what you're about to see behind me in the new studio. First off, we have brand new Persa 3D printers, including what we believe is the only two-color publicly available 3D printers in the county. These new machines are faster, quieter, they produce more consistently higher quality product than our previous machines, and so we're really excited about those. You'll see them in action in just a second. Next, we have circuit and silhouette vinyl cutting machines for creating everything from custom signage to stickers to t-shirts. We anticipate hobbyists and entrepreneurs alike will use these machines. We have two brand new laser cutters and engravers, a Glowforge, which is the top model preferred by DIYers and people new to laser engraving, as well as a Wiki, which is the next step up toward commercial laser machinery, which can engrave both standard and curved surfaces. So that's really, really exciting. Just in case you missed it, at the back of the room, you won't miss it when you walk in, I should say, is a brand new state-of-the-art podcasting facility. It's very, very cool. It's a whisper room. We also have our other studio that used to be in there called the vocal booth. That's been in there. It's been upgraded, and that's going to be used for creating music and things of that nature. So both of those rooms are very, very cool. We anticipate to be very, very popular. We have a bank of souped-up laptops available for use in the space, and all of that has the complete Adobe Creative Suite on it, which is awesome content creation material. You can get headphones, keyboards, drawing pads, and a whole lot more, so creatives can make their ideas into a reality. We are also going to be providing a sewing machine and soldering equipment. You don't have to use them together. We actually discourage that. We also have, for the first time, we're offering what we call project kits for patrons who want to explore electronics or robotics, circuitry, coding, and more. They'll be able to check that out and use that self-guided as an activity within the studio space. Beyond all this equipment, the space allows us to expand our programming to offer more workshops to the community. This space, equipment, and our expert staff are here to empower the entire Allen County community to bring their ideas, inventions, and creations to life, whether they are a hobbyist, an entrepreneur, a student, or an educator. So, without any further ado, we are pleased to present to you the new and improved studio at the library. Yeah. 1, 2, 3! There it is! 1, 2, 3! Yeah. And this is just the beginning. We're ready to inspire and equip the current and future innovators, entrepreneurs, and inventors in our midst, and we're prepared to connect each individual to their next steps, whether that's the AMP Lab at our local universities, Tech Venture to the small business resources at the NIIC. The studio is a place where people from all walks of life can connect, explore, collaborate, learn, and turn their ideas into a reality. So as we celebrate the grand opening today, we invite you to explore the studio at Maine and all the exciting possibilities it holds. Thank you again to everyone who's been involved in this project, and we're just really excited for you to go through the gates and check out the studios here at Maine. If media wants, we've got, we can do interviews. I'll be here, Susan's here, Laura's here from the foundation, so we just really want you to go in and enjoy everything in the brand new studio here at Maine. Welcome.
I am so excited this has come to fruition. This has been a long time coming with a lot of hard work from our team members and our partners, and there's just been such community anticipation as to what it would look like and what the experience would be, and I think it's exceeded everybody's expectations. It's just such a bright, lively, engaging space. It just makes you want to be creative and make things. I mean, the space is just so beautiful. I love that we have spaces designed where people can work together and collaborate, but as much as the equipment is amazing and the furnishings, the most important part of the space are the people that work in it. We have some really talented, passionate people who are very skilled at using this equipment and are excited to share those skills with the community. I think we don't even fully know what it will become, and that makes me very, very excited. I can't wait to see how the community responds to the space and uses the space, and I'm sure we'll learn some from our patrons as they use the space. We'll learn together. I'm just looking forward to the future.
These are the 3D Prusa printers, and we're printing some of these lovely keychains for people. And the thing about the Prusas is we have these littler ones, but we also have this bigger one that does 2 colors. And it's currently printing a larger bust. I can't remember who it is, but it's really neat. It takes a while to print, maybe about an hour or 2 for something this big, maybe an hour for something this small. Anybody can do this. You just need a library card to borrow the laptops to use the Prusa program, and then we put it on a flash drive, one of our flash drives, and then you can print from there.
Is it difficult?
It's not difficult, and we can show you how.
How old do I have to be to come in and use this?
We prefer adults or teenagers with adult supervision.
Cool. And how much does it cost, by the way?
It costs about 5 cents per gram. It's the cost of the filament, depending on whether it's white or color.
This is wonderful. Obviously, we worked very hard to get to this point, and it's the start of a new chapter here at the library. So we do anticipate, as far as that, this is going to give us lots of energy, as far as to really inspire the next generation. We've had so many different visitors in the past, as far as they walk by, and with the windows and the location here, as far as it's going to be great. Obviously, the Whisper Room right behind me, as far as is a major step up. We've had the sound booth since 2016, and we've seen the steady use of that, as far as but podcasting is where it's at. And we have so many other people using podcasts in our radio studios and other studios that this is going to be put to use a lot.
Okay, so we have a genome sewing machine here in the studio. We're hoping to have classes this fall, so you can sign up and learn how to do button making, sewing, hemming clothes, things like that. Sewing is a nice thing to learn because you can sew 2 pieces of fabric together and it stays in one piece really well. So we're hoping to have classes this fall.
I'm working with the silhouette machine and the Cricut heat press. So what I did was I came up with a design on the computer and sent it to the silhouette machine, which cut it out on some heat transfer vinyl. And then we have a canvas bag here. And then all we do is heat it up for 30 seconds or so. This is what it looks like when it comes out, and you can just take this right off. Yeah.
I understand we are moving on that ink.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah, they have the shelf life, and if it
Very cool. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
So over here we have the patron laptops that are available for checkout. And so what you'll do is you'll be able to select the Cricut program onto the computer here, and you will be able to select whatever kind of shapes you want from the software itself. And so what the Cricut does is it's actually a machine that will cut out vinyl for you or cardstock for projects like the transfer bags that we see over here on the table, or you will be able to make like cards for holidays and things like that. So you'll be able to come in and you'll be able to purchase some of the materials if you like, or you can bring some of your materials from home. And then what you'll end up doing here is you'll be able to print out your selected sheets. And in this case, we're actually demonstrating a We Heart Our Library sign. So what that'll end up happening with is you'll take your printed design like this. This is what it looks like here. And you'll take your transfer tape and you will take the transfer tape to your design here. And what it does is that your design here will be peeled back like a sticker, and you'll be able to place it wherever it is that you want on your board there to take home, or whatever project it is that you want to make. So it's here at the Makerspace in the studio area, and so we'll be able to help you when you get here. So thank you.
Oh, this is really impressive. It's funny because I've seen pieces of this stuff everywhere, and like the 3D printer, et cetera, et cetera. But it's nice to have everything in one location. To see everything all at once, it actually is really impressive.